Hey everybody! I'm back again. Okay. If you watched part 1 of this, or update 1, or whatever I called it, I'm back again. And you already know that Dan's been off work because of his back, and I haven't been on here because Dan's been home, and because I had my 2 wisdom teeth on the bottom removed, and my mouth has been funky, and I still can't talk right because I'm kind of numb down here. And I'm still a little stiff in my jaw. So you know all that if you watched part 1. And if you didn't, you need to go watch it. Oh, my shirt. I gotta mention my shirt. Stacey, Dreamer72 Femme, gave me this shirt at Southtube. I got this one and another one that used to belong to her mommy. And you know, her mommy's no longer with us. And that's sad. And I think it was pretty generous of Stacey to bring some clothes with her to Southtube and say, you know, if you guys want them, you can have them. I like this shirt. I think it's pretty. And I'm grateful that Stacey let me rummage through her closet at Southtube. Speaking of the closet at Southtube, one of the things that I thought was fun that not many people know about because it was a little private thing was when I was up in Stacey's room checking out the clothes that she had in the closet, Justin, Sugar and Lance, and Lizzie, Dizzy Lizzie Beth, they were both up there too. And Justin said, hey, wouldn't it be funny? If you know Justin, you know he's a little silly. He's kind of nuts, and I like that in a person. So he's fun. But he said, wouldn't it be funny if you like got in the closet and closed it and then jumped out and said, ta-da! Ow. And I was like, okay. But then I realized the closet had the kind of handles that were like the curved handles that like if you stuck a stick through, the person inside couldn't get out. And I made them promise not to lock me in there because that would have freaked me out a lot. And especially since Stacey had her cane, I thought she's just going to slip it through those handles and I'm never going to be able to get out and I'm going to freak out. And that didn't happen though. They said they wouldn't do it, and thank God they didn't, because yeah, I would have freaked out. And anyway, so I went in the closet and closed it. And then I jumped out and said, ta-da! And Justin thought that was just the greatest thing, and he recorded it on his camera and he kept watching it and he thought it was funny. So that was my little bonding moment with Justin, which was neat because I don't really know Justin that well, so that was my chance to kind of do a little bonding. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. That was good times. And then there was a lot of, you know, conversing in the lobby. I've got some cool footage of Lemonette's husband Gary playing the guitar in the lobby. And I got pictures of me hugging people, and well, not hugging people, but like with people, and pictures of just people by themselves that either I didn't have the nerve to ask for a picture with them, or I just didn't have the opportunity, or whatever. I got a couple more videos that I'm gonna put up. I've been behind, people, and I'm sorry, but it's late. You know, better late than never, though, right? So I still got some more stuff. I'm gonna make a slideshow of the pictures and things. What else? I met so many cool people, and I had such a good time. And I was really nervous before I went, and I almost didn't go because of nervousness and financial stuff and whatever, but it was worth the money. It was worth spending that money that we really shouldn't have spent, because I got to meet so many cool people, and I had such a good time. And as you know, many of you know anyway, we took Shade with us. And we weren't going to because we didn't really want to, because he can be difficult sometimes, you know. And because he's, not only is he a 3.5-year-old who's going to be difficult sometimes anyway, but he is on the autism spectrum, and that makes it even harder sometimes. So we didn't really love the thought of taking him with us because we didn't know how he would do with all the people and stuff. We didn't know if he would freak out, or if he would be fine or happy, or what would go on, and if he would keep us from having a good time, you know. I hate to put it that way, but you know. Sorry, I just keep saying you know like 8,000 times. But anyway, but we didn't really have anybody to watch him. I didn't want to ask my mom, because he's not potty trained yet, and she had said she wouldn't watch the kids overnight till they're potty trained, and Dan's mom works, and yeah, So we just didn't. We said, you know, either we're taking him with us or we're not going. So we took him with us. And you know what? He had such a good time. As you probably saw in some of those videos I put up, him dancing on the dance floor on Saturday night, he had such a good time. I mean, true, part of the time he just sat there and flapped and, you know, did his thing, but he had such a good time. He keeps asking us, he goes, dance party in a minute. That means he'll ask us, like, say he wants to play the Nintendo. He'll say, we in a minute, meaning, you know, we're going to let him do it in a minute. So he keeps saying dance party in a minute. He wants to go back to the YouTube dance party. So he had a really good time. If we do it again, like next year, we might bring him again. I don't know. But I think me and Dan could have more fun and mingle a little more and be able to actually leave the hotel and do a little sightseeing or whatever if he wasn't with us. Not that we couldn't have taken him sightseeing, but we just didn't do it this time. We just didn't do it. So maybe next year if we get another chance to go, maybe we'll try and get my mom or somebody to watch him. I don't know. We'll see. That's a whole long ways off probably. So we may not get to go next year. I don't know. It just depends on where it's at and the money situation at the time and all kinds of stuff. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time. And you know, I didn't drink at all. Some people drank and stuff. I didn't drink at all, but I sounded drunk on some of the videos because I'm laughing and crying and being goofy. But I had a really, really good time. And I liked meeting the people that I met. And then Stacey and Lizzie, on their way, after they left Nashville, they went to Arkansas to visit people, which you might already know this, but they visited, well, I don't want to give things away, but they already posted pictures of stuff, so I'm not giving anything away. They visited Joy, Dusty Sheets, and I think they visited someone that I'm not familiar with, but they also visited Tushy Galore, yay! And I was jealous, because, you know, I love Tushy. And they went to lunch with Tushy, and I got a phone call, and I answered the phone, and it was Stacey, and I'm like, hi, Stacey, where are you at? Because it was like the day after we went home on a Sunday. It was like the next day, and so I knew she wasn't home yet, and she said, I have someone for you to talk to, and I'm like, oh, it's Tushy. I knew it before she did it. I knew it was her. So she handed the phone, and it was Tushy, and I got to talk to Tushy on the phone. So that was sweet of Stacey to think of me and to call me, and it was sweet of Tushy to talk to me. It was so much fun. I got to talk to Tushy. I've talked to her on Skype before on the computer, but I don't know, there's just something different about talking on the phone, you know? It was so fun. It was so awesome. I got to meet Lemonette, of course. Lemonette's so sweet. She's so awesome. She is on the videos. That's how she is in real life. She's just down to earth, awesome, sweet person. And I just loved meeting her and her family. It was just awesome. And I think I've said awesome like too many times, but I don't care. And Stacey and Lizzie and Justin. And I got to meet Diana, and I got to meet Gail and Susan and people that I'd never met or even was subscribed to before, like Texas Red, I can't think of his numbers, Lwayne. He's so nice. Got to meet him. I met Jinxie228, I think, Martha. I met her and her husband. They're so nice. And I wasn't subscribed to them before, you know, and I really think it was a great opportunity to meet people not only that I was subscribed to and really wanted to meet, but also to meet new people. And I can't describe it. It was an awesome experience. And I missed a lot of you guys. I wish that like everybody that I know could have been there. I'm telling you. But, you know, I understand that things get in the way, whether it's too far to drive or too expensive to come. You already had plans. I get it. I do. But man, I want to do it again. We're going to have to come up with something.